What is going on, guys? Welcome to Project Specimen episode 7. I did not think I'd make it to 7 episodes, but here we are, week 2 of our prep. 9 weeks out. Gonna be ripping some squats today. The knee sleeves are back. Um, this gonna be our first squat day on Coach Stu's program that we're recording, so that should be fun. High bar squats. I don't usually do high bar squats. Fucking bitch. I don't usually do high bar squats. So it's been a little bit of a learning curve. But I believe we got one set RP 8 and then 2 sets at 80 to 90% of that, depending on how I feel. And I feel pretty good today. Sleep and everything has been solid. I've been eating well. Shit, why did I do that? To warm up, actually my pre-workout meal for today was half a Laziz from dinner last night. So let's find out if that's gonna fuck me up and give me the shits or something. Yo, 3x5, high bar, going down. RP 8 today. I think we're gonna try 262, which is like 2 reps. We'll see how that goes. And then if we bump it down, we bump it down. So we're starting off with a 3x8 on our high bar squats. The first one should have been RP 8, and then the following sets should have been 75 to 85% of that. My dumbass did not read that part, and I did all 3 sets at RP 8. With regards to the high bar squat, honestly, I never high bar squatted. Everything I did has always been super low bar, just because high bar has never felt right to me because I thought I had to stay up straight the entire time. One of the things that Coach Stu really made out to me was that because I have long legs, totally okay to push my hips back and sit back into it. I guess high bar positioning is just where the bar is on your back, not necessarily how you're going to be aligned going up and down, right? So that was my first set. Kept the same weight like a dumbass, and we did our other 2 sets as well. This is actually my second set. I didn't record the third, but really focusing on getting depth, pushing the hips back to start. And then one of the biggest things that Coach Stu has made me aware of my squat is actually really focusing on upper back and lat tightness. I'm trying to squeeze my shoulder blades together, drive those elbows down, and then I'm trying to stand up as fast as possible, thinking about driving my head straight through to the ceiling, right? And just those 2 cues weren't some things I focused on before, so it's really, really helpful, especially in maintaining that upright posture, especially as I come up. This is like 262 pounds. Typically, I would have flattened out a little bit, but yeah, things are feeling good. After that, we have fatigue singles. So these are just heavier singles after the rep work. And this is essentially to get practice with heavier loads, but also get more comfortable doing singles, which is what's really, really important in powerlifting. I never knew about this concept of fatigue singles until Stu introduced it to me, but he said you can get a lot more out of your singles when you're doing the rep work before, because that's what's going to be the stuff that causes growth or volume, and then the singles are just more to practice technique and form. But this is also high bar. We're going to be switching to low bar, closer to my comp and closer to my prep. But these move pretty well. I think this was 285 or something, and they moved like butter. So glad that moved that way. These are only supposed to be RPE 7. Then next up, we got Bulgarian split squats. Absolutely horrible. 3 sets of 15. He wanted me to keep my chest way over my toes and really lean forward, which has been the exact opposite of the way I've been doing them for the past year or so. Um, this puts a lot more pressure onto my glutes. Also, really fucked up on the left leg. It's so much weaker than the right in terms of stability and balance. And when I first sent these to Stu, he's like, get your back knee to touch the ground. And I don't even think that's possible with how fucking long my legs are. But I try to get as close as I can. I'm nearly dying. I think I dropped the dumbbells like 3 times in between because I couldn't find my balance. This is brutal. Try it out, especially if you want to fry your glutes. I was only using 35 pounds, so slowly building up on these over time is going to be huge. Then after the Bulgarians, we had a chest supported row. Try playing around with a little bit of a different angle here, but been using a pronated grip. No straps for any of my rowing or pulling or leg work. I'm essentially just going to throw my straps away. That's the biggest takeaway I've got. But really focusing on getting a good squeeze at the back, holding it for a second, getting a good stretch at the bottom position. Had a bunch of other people at the gym here today. Had Ronit, had Manraj,
had Harmon from the TGJ gang, and it was lit. Had a lot of conversations. It was fun. Probably took the workout a lot longer than it should have been, but that's totally cool. Still got our pump in, still got all the accessories and stuff done. So that's all that matters at the end of the day. Sometimes you just need to talk to a little bit more people than you're used to and have some good conversation. So that was solid. So the juicy workout. Right after this, I think we went into a seated leg curl. We did 2 sets, 15 to 20 reps. Just took it to failure. Went into some drop sets and partials as well, just to make sure we get the most out of those hamstrings. It's only like, I think 3 sets, not 2. So I just sent it. Just went as absolutely hard as I could. Hamstrings are one of those machines that have always felt good, especially when I lean forward like this. I feel like I get a lot more of a stretch out of those hamstrings than if I were to sit back. It just feels like I keep my butt pushed back towards that back pad the entire time. You can see I kind of switched to it here, and then I said, fuck it, just drop the weight. And did another drop set, just making sure to go all the way to failure. But all in all, super excited for this prep. 9 weeks out officially. Things are going well. My hip was a little bit sore after this workout, but nothing to be concerned with just because I was doing like 80 hip flexor raises after this workout. So it's a lot. I'm excited. We'll see what's to come, and I will catch you guys in the next one.